Cause this next one was crazy as that is somebody I probably knew. Me, I don't get it, no clue. That just what you don't do. That just a more I add to the list that I can't get no energy to. Watch what you put up on the web. You don't want everyone aware. I just had to leave the hood cause treating me like a celeb. I just went and cut my dread, but I got some beautiful hair. I am just searching for something that's real cause they really know what they say. I gotta smile, but honestly, hell, I put my boy. Sometimes I see him in the cloud. I've been away for a while. I'm in the band in the town. Debating about who is the greatest, what you debating about. Yeah. I swear that it's always something. Get to it, I always want something. Hey, I swear that it's all assumption. Hey, hand out, they always want something.
I got a beautiful condo, stacking my bread for the house next. Labels keep trying to sign me. They do not have the amount yet. See, I come from a place where them don't usually amount. Boarded up houses across from the suburbs that's causing a feud like the northern and southern to fight for the because society got them running in your mother's house. Cause they under your covers, there's no one to covers that's pointing at they running for cover. The news ain't gonna cover, there's nothing to govern when each other to deal with each other for dealing to others, dealing with the facts, make it wonder who gon'.
Now you're on a new team with the Portland Trail Blazers. Is it time to get that 2K rating up?
Of course, I got shooters with me. I'm excited. I'm excited for the season. That they had a really good season last year. They ended up losing in the Western Conference Finals. I want to take them further.
What's the goal 2K rating at the end of the season?
89, 90. I think I can be that high. I really think I can be that high.
So when you hop on 2K, what mode are you playing?
I play a lot of park. I play so much park with the fans. If you play park, you normally see me running around the park and we just be getting dubs.
So what happens when a fan beats you in the park?
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, almost all of the Greek Freak's points come in the paint. Giannis said, I can already do a lot of damage, basically without a jump shot. Just driving, making plays, and free throws. When that jump shot comes, it's going to be a problem for a lot of players in this league. Kevin?
You're right, DA. It'll be scary. Thanks. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Giannis.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Prince out there with Ibaka. Then there's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Bryant in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Miami, Antetokounmpo is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Harris. Then there's Lowry. And it's Green in at the 2 spot. Russell with the bucket. And Smitty, once again, teams are switching defensively more than ever. As a side benefit, does that help defenders, you think, preserve some energy and some stamina for the game?
Yeah, I think it does, Kevin. I really think if you have the personnel to be able to switch. Some teams don't, and I think they're copycat leagues. And you see the championship level teams switching, so you think you can. There are some teams, they just got to flat out come out and trap, rotate, and understand, give up shots to guys that you don't shoot a high percentage and live with that, because sometimes, especially big guys, they put them on an island and it's just not fair.
Good point. Here's Lowry. After the made shot from Victor Oladipo. Lowry kicks to Capella. Now the pass to Harris. Clock at 6. From deep. And Kyle Lowry, good for 3.
A threat from anywhere on the floor. Lowry does it with skill, and he does it with toughness.
Russell feeling it out a bit. His three-pointers off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Capella against Oladipo. It's hauled in by Harris. Look at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks. It was a win against the Hornets in Charlotte. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
Russell against Lowry. And Ibaka kicks to Bryant. Prince outside. And Capella sends it back. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A good find by Kyle Lowry. Doesn't always get enough credit for his vision.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Russell against Antetokounmpo. Prince outside. Here's Ibaka. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And the three off target.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Oladipo, the pass to Russell. The three. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Russell. Oladipo's got 5 now.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Capella finds Giannis. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now, here is Russell. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates. And they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
Here's Capella after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across, Greg, all stat categories.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future. And one thing that held the Hawks back last year, all the mistakes.
Yes, last in the league in turnovers, second to last in personal fouls. They were one of the youngest teams last season, and it showed. But you have to have more discipline to win games, which is why they only won 29.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks, the perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
Now, here's Lowry. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. And that one, good. 7 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Bryant drives in, and Bryant slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And Coach Pierce works as an assistant general manager in the offseason. Steve able to learn that side of things and have a voice in acquisition.
That's very important. They are building something special in Atlanta. He's going to play a big role in that as well.
And here's Russell following Kyle Lowry's 3. Russell kicks to Prince. Over Harris. Prince misses.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And here's Green outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight. Russell against Lowry. Russell inside. Good work defensively by Lowry. The Heat leading by 9. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now, here is Russell. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Russell's got 7.
Cognizant of the entire court, Russell aware of where the defenders are and really does a great job creating opportunities.
Lowry against Russell. Green inside the three-point line. The shot will not fall. The Hawks trail by 8. It's Oladipo on the wing. Guarded by Green. From deep three-point range, Oladipo misses. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Right side, Green. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Antetokounmpo against Ibaka. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Oladipo dishes to Prince. Ibaka looking for an opening. Now Russell. He's got 9. Prince misses.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Lowry against Russell. And it's Lowry penetrating. Antetokounmpo passes to Capella. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell. And some changes here for the Heat. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Joe Harris. Andre Robertson comes in for Danny Green. And it's Jackson in for Kyle Lowry. Free throw no good for Capella. Coaches talk about young players needing to experience the playoffs to understand that level. Smitty, why is that so hard to simulate without going through it?
Kevin, reasons why is in the playoffs, everything is taken to another level. Also, you're seeing this team night in and night out. They know your plays. You know their plays. It comes down to just execution, and you can't have careless turnovers or those brain freezes you have in the regular season.
That one is no good. And Steve, over the last half-decade, Andre Iguodala has been a force off the bench.
People get so worried about who starts a game, but who finishes a game is more important. During crunch time, you can always count on Iguodala. He's such a smart player who comes through when it matters.
Miami leading by 9. Pass to Jackson. Pass to Capella. Back to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now, here's Green. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Augustine, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against Charlotte. Here's Jackson. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Green.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Pass to Iguodala. Augustine looking around. Outside Robinson. He tries for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. The Heat leading by 6. The pass to Giannis. A baseline J, and it comes off the front of the rim. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And it's Miami with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Majority of the night, they were in attack mode. Tremendous effort all the way around.
Leonard, he's checked in for Clint Capella. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Andre Iguodala.
The 7-foot wingspan of Reggie Jackson makes him a bigger player inside. Helps him draw fouls.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And so Jackson nails both of them.
And as long as Reggie Jackson is healthy, he's going to give you some punch as a lead guard. Solid scoring option and a guy who's also unselfish in terms of getting his teammates involved.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And for the last half decade, Reggie Jackson has been good for about 15 points a game.
And that is about the consistency you can expect from Jackson. He's always been a talent. The key for him is just staying on the floor.
For Miami, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Green. No points in the game yet for him. Teams value the 3 so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. Number 1, the Heat.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
The Hawks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And the first one at the line is good.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And Jeff Green drops them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Jackson finds Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Outside for Jackson. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. Over Green. And Davis pulls it down. Now here is Augustine. Can't hit from 12. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Miami Heat. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And we'll be back with you. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a welfare orphanage in Switzerland. He said he never imagined he'd come this far.
Even as a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about it.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Green, Iguodala out there with DJ Augustine. Then it's Robinson, and it's Davis in at the 5.
Good vision, good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot, finds an open man.
Iguodala kicks to Augustine. Nailed from three-point land. Augustine's got 5.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Bielitsa passes to Jackson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Hawks trail by 11. Here is Robinson. Now the dish to Green. The lead now in single digits.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Bielitsa passes to Jackson. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. The Heat need to get a shot off. A 3-ball and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, he was the 24th pick in 2011. I think it's safe for us to say Jackson's outplayed that draft slot.
And with Reggie Jackson at the point, you're going to get more of a scorer than a playmaker.
And that's okay as long as you plan for that with your system. Reggie Jackson is great at creating for himself, but you like to see him do a little bit more to set up the rest of his team.
A lot of talent in the 2018 draft, Smitty. Who do you think has the highest ceiling of that group?
Kevin, I love that question because it's not who's the best player who has the best talent. It's the ceiling. I think Jaren Jackson Jr., Marvin Bagley, those guys have so much room to grow. The Doncic and the Trae Young, those guys are fantastic. They have room to grow, but I think those two have a lot of room to grow, and they're already good.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, "A Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit the wrong way, you run into a metal pole." Kevin, that's what made him, from Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. But he's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you. Drills the three-pointer.
Working on his balance as a shooter. Jackson now much more confident in the stop and pop.
Davis kicks to Green. Back to Davis, and stolen by Ilyasova. Down low, and the rejection by Iguodala.
And Iggy demonstrating his trademark defense yet again. Just a sensational shot blocker.
The shot's good. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jackson against Augustine. Jackson passes to Leonard. Launches it. Rebound by Jeff Green.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Passes to Bielitsa. Up top, Robertson. He's covered by Iguodala. And they double up Jackson. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. And then on Friday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
And looking at this stretch for them, I think they should have no problem dispatching most of their opponents if they can avoid that pitfall of playing down to the level of the competition. But that's easier said than done.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Joe Harris is checked in for Miami. Kyle Lowry comes in for Andre Robertson. Here is Ibaka. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
Here's Oladipo. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Buries it down low. Jackson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Russell from long range. No good on that one. And it's Miami the other way. Fires from deep. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. To the paint. Here's Oladipo.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Where you always have confidence in the Heat organization is at the top. Pat Riley with 9 championship rings as a player, as an assistant coach, as a head coach, and as a team president. He knows how to win from every perspective.
And the first one drops. And the Heat making a change here. Capella's checked in. Oladipo hits them both. The Heat leading by 12. Outside Lowry. He dishes it to Jackson. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Oladipo. You're right, Steve. You look at Riley's career, most people are just looking to accomplish one of the things he's done.
Kevin, he has a great mind. He's incredibly driven. He understands how to motivate people, and he understands what's important to focus on.
Lowry against Russell. From 13, Atlanta with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
Their D was just phenomenal in the last game. We'll see if they bring that same intensity again.
Drains the three-pointer.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Dishes it to Ibaka. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for Antetokounmpo.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
And the Hawks with possession here. It's a 13-point game. Russell. Miami grabs the miss. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
One record that doesn't get much attention, Steve, a league-wide drop in turnovers. Last season was the lowest rate ever for turnovers in the NBA. It was terrific.
It was, and I think the reason why is teams are doing a good job offensively of sharing the basketball. There's not a lot of over-dribbling. And I think also the three-point shot. Guys are not driving the basketball because that can create turnovers. With the chance of driving it, they're catching and they're shooting from a long distance.
He's off on the first.
And when you think about some of the most entertaining Hawks teams, my mind always goes to the human highlight film.
Reason why he was a 9-time All-Star, NBA scoring champion, has some legendary matchups against Larry Bird and Chuck Person, to name a few. One of the most electrifying players in the history of the game.
And he sinks the second.
And for the Heat, the offensive production over the years just hasn't been there consistently.
Let's just look at last season, for instance. 26th in the league in points. They tried to make up for it with a great defense and rebounding. But if you're not explosive offensively these days, it just keeps your opponent in the game.
Green, the pass to Lowry. Back to Green. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Green's got 6 points.
As a defender, you want to force Danny Green to put the ball on the floor. Can't let him catch and shoot.
Ibaka finds Oladipo. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Oladipo's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Heat. 17 points was their biggest margin. And here's Harris from the arc. Capella, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Heat lead by 16.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Outside, Bryant fires the three. Another three for Atlanta.
Already one of the league's more creative assist men, Russell making people around him better.
And here is Harris. 20 points for him last game against Chicago. Pass to Bielitsa. Over in the corner, Green. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. He can't get that one, so Atlanta will take it the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
For Atlanta, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Heat. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
The one thing you can say about the Hawks, they have drafted well over the past few seasons. Stole John Collins at pick 19, traded back for Trae Young, and the Herter selection. The rebuild may not be long in Atlanta.
Capella dishes to Giannis. Yep, that one goes in there. Giannis has got 17.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Bryant passes to Oladipo. Here's Russell. For the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Steve, the Hawks not only identify talent, they identify guys who will excel in their established system.
And that system is finding value with shooters. They also look for guys who bring the energy and also bring the effort. The size of the player isn't as important as the heart.
Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lowry against Oladipo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now let's take a look at the list of players who have been absolutely lighting it up. These are the NBA scoring leaders over the last 10 games. 5th is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, one thing the Heat have been terrific at the last few years, protecting the rim.
The Heat have taken an old-school approach to the center position, choosing physical intimidators over floor spacers.
Oladipo hits them both.
You look at the Hawks franchise, moved to Atlanta in 1956. Since then, they've been unable to advance to the NBA Finals.
To the inside. It's stolen by Bryant. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And let's review some numbers for Green. He's putting up 9 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Well, with Atlanta, I think they wanted a fresh start a couple years ago, Steve, rather than be a middle-of-the-pack team.
Yeah, and a primary way to acquire stars is to reboot, dump salary, and nail your draft picks. Then, once you have the young...
Hold on!
Kevin, you got to buckle up on that one.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Kyle Lowry is a very tough guy for 6'1". He's a guy who loves to attack the inside, even though he's small.
Russell finds Oladipo. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. For Atlanta, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And the technical free throw is good. Jeff Green is checked in for Atlanta. And it's Bryant at the elbow. Back to Green. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The Hawks again can't hit. The Heat leading by 10. Here's Lowry. It's good. At that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Outside Green. Outside Russell. Over Lowry. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Giannis. Plays it up off the glass. Giannis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Russell with it. Shot from 12.
The thing about Danny, he can swallow you up defensively. Love his aggressive style.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Heat up by 12. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 19 points, 3 assists, and 1 block. Some great work from him in the first 2 quarters. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
Ernie, do not take this the wrong way, but the freak got freaky as usual. Can rise above anyone, gets whatever shot he wants. Plus, he's a tremendous team leader, both through words and action.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Atlanta.
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire hose because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. They've got Lowry. Clint Capella is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Green, and it's Harris in at the 3.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Hawks have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
That free throw good from Oladipo. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And that's a great pass. Danny Green showing us he can do more than D it up and 3 it up.
Russell against Lowry. Oladipo outside. Off target from outside. And it's Harris with the ball for the Heat. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And he might not be a household name just yet, but Joe Harris is one of the game's true dead-eye marksmen. You can make the case he's the most underrated shooter in the league.
The drive by Russell. And the rejection by Lowry. From deep, Giannis sinks the triple. Antetokounmpo's got 26.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Maybe not the most famous beard in the league, but Joe Harris's beard last year, Greg, drawing some notice in the NBA.
The lumberjack look belying his feathery touch. Good size and strength, enabling him to play the small forward position when needed.
Antetokounmpo, no good.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Prince kicks to Ibaka. Russell against Capella. Oladipo for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Lowry has no problem setting up teammates. He strikes a good balance between passing and scoring.
The Hawks trail by 17. Russell passes to Ibaka. Pulls it from 20. But they get it back. Here's Bryant. Giannis with some nice D.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Atlanta calls timeout.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He is taking some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him and for the entire team.
Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Outside Russell over Lowry. The Hawks again can't hit. Capella high post. Here's Giannis. Goes up again. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Giannis. Giannis has got 5 assists tonight. The Hawks trail by 21. And it's Bryant at the elbow. Back to Russell. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Russell's got 13 points.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Here's Giannis. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Hawks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Pass to Ibaka. Now Bryant. Capella covering. The shot's good from Bryant. He's got 13.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Ibaka against Giannis. That shot misses. Ibaka with some nice D. Outside Russell. Prince outside. Jacks up a 3. Miami grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Feeds to Green. And stolen by Russell. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got his first basket.
He can beat you at the three-point line, and Taurean Prince can beat you at the rim. Get him the ball in transition.
To the wing right side. And a wide open look for Capella. Doesn't go that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. Another miss by Prince.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Outside, Green. Harris outside. From deep. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Russell, and he comes up with the deuce. Russell's got 15 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Lowry against Russell. Outside, Green. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Oladipo outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Clint Capella.
Shooting for Atlanta, Victor Oladipo. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Oladipo. A different look for Miami. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Bielitsa comes in for Harris. And it's Jackson in for Danny Green. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Davis is checked in for Bryant. Green comes in for Serge Ibaka. Robinson's checked in for Taurean Prince. And DJ Augustine subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Heat leading by 11. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's around 31 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. And you love his anticipation, all those steals. He's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
I mean, high-level feel for the game allows him to gamble with a purpose. Does he get burned once in a while? Sure, but not as often as he guesses right.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Green. And too long on the shot. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Heat. They lead by 11. And Lowry gets double-teamed. Count it. 30 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Atlanta.
Now Augustine. He's got 5. And he banks in the layup. Augustine's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Jackson. And Davis pulls it down. Here's the Hawks with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And taking a look here at the numbers for Augustine, how last month turned out for him, 3rd in free throw shooting. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And he possesses so much confidence when he's at the line. You mentioned his free throw accuracy, 3rd best right now in the NBA. And he's earned it. Robertson, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And the second free throw, good. Here's Giannis. He has 30. Outside Leonard. Giannis inside. Working on Green. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Atlanta gets called for the foul. For Miami, they have gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Iguodala. Inside. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Davis has got it back down to within single digits for Atlanta. And the pass to Bielitsa. Outside Jackson. Back to Robertson. Shoots the 3. Bielitsa with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 12.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Augustine against Jackson. Now here is Augustine. Guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. Here's Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
The free throw drops for Jeff Green. And the Hawks making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Antetokounmpo. He has 31. Outside Leonard. Back to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Passes it to Augustine. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And it's good, 2 points. And that's now 19 points for Reggie Jackson.
That is a powerful point guard right there. Reggie converting against very tight defense.
Augustine against Jackson. And the wide open shot from Green. Miami grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Antetokounmpo kicks to Bjelica. Floats it up for Giannis. It's stolen by Green. Augustine against Jackson. Three-pointer. Augustine, no luck.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. Here's Oladipo. They kick it out to Green. A three-pointer is right on target. Green's got 13 points.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Here's Giannis. On the wing, Robertson. To the paint, a second chance effort, and Bjelica lays it up and in. He has 6.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Augustine passes to Davis. And the rejection by Leonard. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Leonard. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Atlanta. Oladipo finds Ibaka. That shot is off. The Heat leading by 13. Here's Giannis. And it's good for 2. Antetokounmpo's got 18 points now here in the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Oladipo taking his time here. From deep, Green. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Green's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Hawks. Pass to Capella. Outside Jackson. Here's the teardrop. And the rejection by Ibaka. And so it's Miami. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Oladipo. Green is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Russell in at the 1. Oladipo dishes to Green. He kicks it to Russell. With the teardrop. That shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Nice D from Oladipo. The Hawks trail by 14. Puts it up from 17. They grab their own miss. That shot off. Here's Giannis. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Oladipo. Ibaka outside. Russell passes to Ibaka. Oladipo outside. Drills it from outside. Oladipo's got 22.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd three of the game for him, 1st in this half.
Green against Giannis. On the wing, Jackson. At the top of the key, Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jeff Green picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
2.
That's good from Capella. And some changes here for the Heat. Joe Harris is checked in for Bielitsa. Green comes in for Robertson. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Bryant is checked in for Green. Both free throws good from Capella. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Russell passes to Prince. Ibaka outside. There's the pass to Oladipo. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Lowry finds Giannis. And it's Capella missing.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Back at Baylor, Taurean Prince didn't start until his senior season, Smitty. What a surprise lottery pick that summer of 2016.
His frame, Kevin, and athleticism, he's NBA ready, and the work ethic to continue his development.
And that one falls for Prince.
To succeed in this league, you can never be satisfied. It's a certain mentality, and Prince has that.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Lowry against Russell. Clock at 6. The drive by Lowry. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And really, Lowry has made his career off delivering through contact. Really one of the strongest point guards in this league.
Russell kicks to Oladipo. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Free throw no good for Oladipo. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Miami Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Such a wide open look. And that's now 30 points for Victor Oladipo.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Heat call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Giannis dishes to Capella. The shot missing. And the Hawks with possession. They're on a 14-4 run. Russell passes to Bryant. And here is Ibaka. To the middle. Here's Russell. Sinks that one from the post. And now just a 4-point Miami lead.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And it's Prince penetrating.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part, having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
It all started with Lowry's steal. His ability to lock in and defend makes him special.
The Hawks trail by 6. Russell kicks to Oladipo. Passes it to Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. From down low. Green with the block.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny showing great timing right there.
Harris finds Capella. And stolen by Prince. And now here's Prince, the fast break opportunity. Rebound by the Heat. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight. This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Prince outside. Six on the shot clock. Down low, out to Russell. Over Lowry. And the rejection by Giannis.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Russell passes to Ibaka. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Atlanta again missing. Heat on offense. Good momentum, 8 straight points. On the wing, Green. Guarded by Oladipo. Here's Giannis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. A lot of people think, Steve, there are 3 factors necessary to achieving organizational success. Ownership, and ownership. What do you think?
I guess it's ownership, and ownership. I think it also comes down to trust. Trust in anything gets you a chance to be successful.
And, Steve, you know, it's just about establishing that culture, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think you got to have an identity, a culture that everybody wants to be a part of. You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 11. And they double up Russell. He's looking for Prince and finds him.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter. Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim. Green up on top. Guarded by Oladipo. Lowry can't get it to go. He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Good on the bucket. Russell's got 7 points for the quarter.
A developing shot maker. I'm a fan of Russell's unwavering commitment to his craft.
Pass to Lowry. And Lowry gets double teamed. And here is Capella. 5 to shoot. Green inside the three-point line. Rebound by the Hawks. Bryant's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Oladipo. Up and in on the layup. And now just a 5-point Heat lead.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bryant. Russell with it. And guarded by Capella. Russell kicks to Oladipo. Back to Russell. And they double up Russell. Prince wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. 12 points for Taurean Prince.
Tell you what, I love that he didn't get rattled after being blanked in the first half. His shot has been absolute money since then.
Here's Atlanta now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Ibaka outside. Bryant looking over the floor to take the lead. Ibaka, no luck.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And some hang time on the rim puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now a timeout called by Miami.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Victor Oladipo.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And Lowry gets double teamed. And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the triple.
See, that's money. Important point in this game. Danny Green takes it upon himself.
Russell passes to Ibaka. Outside Bryant. Russell against Lowry. And they double up Russell. Ibaka outside. Over onto Kumbo. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Lowry. And it's sent back by Bryant. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. We've got 1:55 left in the game. Antetokounmpo against Ibaka. Shot clock at 6. Unloads. Miami with a new 14. Capella with the bucket.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance. This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Russell against Lowry. For 3. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Russell. And yes, it's good. Russell's got 24 points.
Yeah, you want the momentum on your side, and Russell showing you how it's done.
Outside Lowry. Again, the miss by Lowry.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Russell.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Lowry passes to Giannis. And it's blocked by Ibaka. And he recovers it. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Green is checked in for Atlanta. .30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Russell with it. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. Both free throws good from Green. .19 seconds left in the fourth. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And an intentional foul right there. And no good is the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. Here's Russell. 16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To the inside. To tie it up. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And now they foul and stop the clock. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You got to love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony.
back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up, back up, back up. Wait a minute, I was told there's no back up. It's all in my back up, but I won't be your back up. Y'all be tripping, living life in the streets. I might slip out and back up, but I won't be your victim. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up.